Alrighty, hello again, this is Thrice Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, and kind of a little bit discombobulated today, but I'll get into that in just a minute. I think I need to go higher. My chair. Where's the stupid thing? Oh, that's as high as it goes. Okay. Alrighty, hello Shane, welcome back. So, at this point, I'm kind of at an in-between stage here. My lovely wife, what does that say? Yeah. My lovely wife has bought some attachments for my gaming chair. And those attachments, as soon as I finish installing them, will have my throttle and stick mounted to the chair. However, this presents, while it will improve things when it's in, it will also increase some challenges around my my desk here. First of all, I'm going to need longer USB cables, otherwise I will not reach the computer. Second, I'm currently without a left chair arm because it's on the floor. In addition to that, I have to get a monitor stand so that I can bring my monitor a little further forward so it'll be the right distance away when I have to back up my chair up just a little bit so that I can and then I got to see if these things fold out of the way when I need to pull up close. So I don't know. We'll see. We're going to figure out how this works, and we'll work on it as we go. But for at least for tonight, I don't have a left chair arm, so I got nowhere to rest my left arm while I'm flying. Whoopsie. But I think this is going to be really cool once I get everything in place. In any case, that's going to be adding improvements over time, and we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully it turns out really well. But for now, we got to get flying. System map. So we are out at the second thing here, so we are done scanning this system. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
So let's mark our route once again. I doubt I'm going to finish installation tonight, but I at least want to get the arm back on the chair. All right. But that will be after we're done. At any rate, let's get moving. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
The other thing I'm most likely going to do is I'm going to get myself a new head and eye tracker for my X. So we'll get back to getting that working again. Lots of good things. Speaking which, I have to get to finishing building the shelf, the back shelf for my desk. may have to modify design a little bit so that the monitor arm will be in the right place. Things to do.
Frameshift drive charging.
I guess I'll be heading over to Best Buy tomorrow to pick up a couple of USB 3 extension cables. Or maybe I'll do it on Wednesday, I don't know. Wednesday may be easier because I'm going into work on Wednesday, so I can pick them up on the way home. Cool. Hello, Temporale. Welcome back. Yeah, with a carrier, it really doesn't take all that long to get there and back, but it is expensive in tritium. Although there are places you can buy tritium, so it's not all that bad. Just money. Had, yes, that's always the operative word, isn't it? Had. There. Oh, that's not bad. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing at either of those. Nothing at that one. About at the second star. Ew, wait, the other one hiding. Oh, there it is. Alright, no life forms here. Yeah, I know that feeling. Been there, done that. Well worth doing, though. Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
And then you got a progression game for the on-foot ones if you want to go do them too. And I went and unlocked all of them, figuring, do I still have a couple left? I think I unlocked all of them. Figuring that if I unlocked them when it wasn't in a rush, then when it was in a rush to use them, I'd already have them unlocked. Strange not having the left arm on my chair. make sure to put it back on before I go to bed.
Fuel scooping complete. Warning. Temperature critical.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a lesson learned thing, right? You've learned your lesson, now you go unlock everything, and then you won't have to learn your lesson again. Otherwise, the next time you need something, it'll be at somebody you don't have unlocked. Because that's the way it always works.
System scan complete.
No life forms here. Moving on.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, system scan complete. Fuel scooping. Warning. Temperature critical. Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, let's just make sure we don't have any asteroids. Nope.
Frameshift
On to the
drive
next.
charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Warning. Temperature critical.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. And a few more of these guys left. Oh, there's a sea star, huh?
System scan complete.
No life forms. On to the
Frameshift
next.
drive charging. Four, three,
Yep. Yeah, sometimes Yuri's one of those that's like, oh, thanks. But you need to unlock him far enough to get the what's beyond him, because the ones beyond him matter more. Yep, and he's not the only one. There's another one. His name is escaping me at the moment. It was the same problem.
fuel scooping complete. Warning. Temperature
I was saying that Yuri Ishmak is
System scan.
like another engineer whose name I can't remember, where what he provides you isn't all that valuable, but
Frameshift
he's
drive
the link to the
charging.
next one in the chain, and that one has something you want. And it's Marco Quint. He's the other one that's not all that useful. But the engineers he introduces you to are very useful.
2.
12 bodies? Okay. "12 ice balls." Hopefully there are no life forms here, because I don't want to go chasing around ice balls for life forms. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's kind of funky looking. Oh, it's similar one.
System scan complete.
Alright. No life forms, move on to the next. Well, at least we're getting distance.
Drive charging.
I keep trying to lean on my left elbow and there's no armrest there.
2. 1.
There it is.
System scan complete.
Alright, no life forms here either. Okay, on to the next.
Frameshift drive charging.
Starfield? Is that a new game? If so, I haven't been paying any attention to it.
4. 3. 2.
I work and I play Elite. That's about it.
Fuel scaling.
And I'm a dad. And, yeah. Work, elite, and being a dad, well, what other time is there left? There isn't any.
Warning, temperature critical. Fuel tank complete.
Well, maybe at some point I'll have to look into it. You keep introducing me to new games that I don't have time to play. I don't know. Oh, single player. All right. Oh, that could be fun. Geos. Okay. Geos. Asteroids. All right. D-star is geos and asteroids. Oh, P and C are a binary. Geo. And asteroids. And plenty of asteroids here. Geological.
System scan.
Geological. All right. No biologicals. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, I may have to look into it someday when I've got a little bit of time. I have no idea when that's going to be.
4, 3, 2,
It's not going to bury Elite Dangerous. The only thing that will bury Elite Dangerous is when they either shut it down or screw it up. And they haven't shown any indication that they're going to screw it up anytime soon, so... Or shut it down.
system scan complete.
No life forms here either.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, pretty much. Any single-player game generally has a story arc which you blast through and finish. You know, Elite you can play in single-player, friends only, or out in the open. So there's just
System scan complete.
system scan complete. There's just too much here. I mean, 400 billion stars. I mean, come on.
Frameshift drive charging.
You know, I could spend the entire rest of my life if the game lasted that long, just going from star to star to star, looking at stuff. Eh. I mean, I do play other games from time to time, some of them with story, some of them not so much.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
I occasionally jump back into the Hunter Call of the Wild. Speaking of which, there's a new update coming out for that in a couple of days with a new reserve.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Yeah, it just, we're never going to see everything out here. There's just, there's too many people playing this game to just fight the Thargoids. Which, I mean, for those who like it, more power to them. They can do that. I did that for a bit, but it was obvious that I wasn't, adding much to the equation. So I said, I'm just going to go do what I enjoy. And so I'm on my way out here.
Temperature critical.
At some point, I got to get my other character's carrier over to the platinum mining system and start doing platinum
Fuel scooping.
trading to properly afford the carrier.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, well, some people play this game to fight the Thargoids. Some of the people play this game to fight other players. I mean, whatever.
Frameshift drive charging.
Some people play this game to roleplay being pirates. More power to them.
3, 2,
It's one of the things I really like about this game. You can just do whatever you want. If it's the type of game you like to play, it's probably here somewhere.
fuel scooping.
You want to do on-foot combat? Go do that. Have fun.
Fuel scooping complete.
You want to go fight overpowered aliens on foot? Yeah, go do that. Have fun. I'm going to do this. Not there. Not on that one. Oh, there's one. Okay. Oh, just one.
System scan complete.
Looks that way. System map. Ah, only 3 landable planets, that's why. Alright, well, let's go see it. Yep. Yeah, the great thing about Colonia is it's a whole bunch of games in one. Play what you want to play. Be who you want to be in game. That's fine. and play the way you like to play, whether you're playing with friends, playing in open, or playing on solo. It's all good. It all works. There's a whole lot of enjoyable gameplay here. I do know I had a whole bunch more people who found me while I was fighting Thargoids. Whoops, we're gonna fly past this one. Gonna pigs in space this one. Let's come around a little bit closer to the light side. It's kind of a pretty planet.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
I understand that completely. I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to what's going on in the bubble either.
Orbital flight engaged.
Set it down about there. I didn't look to see if it was what type of life form was on here. I'm just assuming it's bacteria. This is only one in system. Is usually first life form in the system is usually bacteria. So I didn't even look. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Yep, it's bacteria.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Well, I kind of tweaked this ship quite a bit, and it's really fun to fly. It does everything I want, it does it well. I built a bunch of ships, but each one is kind of a task-specific ship. Yeah, well, to each their own, right? You can lug your carrier around with you. Yep, but mine's part of the Deep Space Support Array and the Star Carrier Refuel Networks. So it's basically a deep space deployed station that I happen to own. My other character has a useful carrier, or useful purely for me. And that one I'm probably going to go park at a platinum system and start making money that way. Oops, hello there. One for each character. And I have 2 characters. So basically I have one that carries my fleet around. And the other one is part of the Deep Space Support Array and Star Networks. And at some point, I'm going to have to make some money for the other carrier. But I think I've got like a year and a half's worth of funds on it, so I'm not all that worried. And there's the third one. Oh, the thing is, funny thing is with, my second carrier, our second character, I can make enough money for his, to keep his carrier going, just being a platinum reseller, as long as I actually go set that up and get it working. So that's no problem, and I can afford my first carrier, or this character's carrier, just by doing what I'm doing here. I make plenty exploring. So basically I play this, well, nominally 2 hours a night. With my eyes the way they are right now, I'm only playing an hour. Yeah, and that's enough, My secondary character, he makes his money basically while I'm offline. Speaking of which, I do have to fly him to the Platinum system and set up a buy order. But that will, take care of itself, and if I really, need to make money with him for a bit, there's a bunch of stuff I can do. And this character's carrier was going to be funded by exploration. All doable. At any rate, it is a work night, and not only is it once you have a carrier, there's a lot of ways to make money that are not available to you prior to buying a carrier. And so keeping your carrier funded really isn't that hard. Tritium's expensive, but that's just again, it's just money, and money can easily be obtained. For instance, with my other character, if I start running low, I can just mine platinum in the platinum system, deliver it to my carrier, and then go sell. I mean, need a little extra cash to buy some tritium? Yeah, go mine some platinum. Spend a week mining platinum? There we go. Got plenty. So it's not a problem. I wouldn't want to have more than 2 characters, but I know some people who do. Yeah, making money in the platinum system is it's not as fast, but it will keep a carrier in tritium and maintenance for basically as long as you feel like doing it. There are certainly more more. All right. Oh, I'll be on tomorrow, 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. At any rate, I do need to get to bed, so I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. And Shane and Tom Barreo, thank you very much for joining me in the stream chat. At this point, I do have to call it a night, so I'm going to leave things here. We'll pick it up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Rice Majestus, signing out.